The impact of communication between teacher and student, a case study of the Faculty of Management, Science, University of Karachi, Pakistan. Dr. Sema Asrar, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, University of Karachi, Pakistan. Nouman Tariq, Hera Rashid, Mr. Field Scholar, Department of Commerce, University of Pakistan. Introduction. Communication can be defined as way of transferring through and ideas to other people. Communication can either be verbal or non-verbal. Both ways of communication are very important for transferring truth. Teacher and student relations stand on the verbal and non-verbal means of communication. Communication is the blood of success in every walk of life. Effective communication plays an important role in building up the character and standard of student education. Teacher skills and ways of communication motivate the student to increase their ability in the field of education. Love, affection, sincerity, obligation, responsibility, and dedication from the teacher may bring the prosperity and love which students require towards education. Therefore, many researchers give this idea toward to study. No other study that is related to University of Karachi, Pakistan has been done in this context. Positive relation between teacher and student creates a healthy environment for good education. University is the stage where sensible and mature students obtain admission to grow their professional skills. Hence, a teacher serves as a role model to the student, and he also creates a goodwill from the perspective of the student. For a good environment, communication plays an important role in developing connection between student and teacher. A significant body of research indicates in academic achievements and student behavior are greatly influenced by the quality of teacher and student relationship. Objectives. The key objective of this study is to find out the main impact of the verbal and non-verbal communication of teachers on the student of Karachi, Pakistan. It also aims to ascertain outcomes of the communication for both student and teacher. Therefore, the research aims to find out the students are motivated by teacher communication, to determine the impact of teachers' communication on student performance, to find out how communication influences students' productivity.
Methodology. Research design. For the purpose of analyzing the hypothesis, descriptive survey method was used to find out the impact of effectiveness communication on students. The descriptive survey deals with systematic description of an event in a very punctual and accurate manner. The study area. This study was carried out the Management Science Department of the University of Karachi, Pakistan. That it is one of the of faculties of university. Under this faculty, three departments are performing their best in grooming the student for the fields. Furthermore, this university is the largest university in the Karachi, and it is located at the center of the city. It is a public university and is well recognized all over Pakistan as well as across the globe. Sampling in techniques and sample size. There are three departments under the Management Science faculty. These students belong to different study programs such as graduated, master of philosophy, and doctorate program. Random sampling technique was applied to collect desired data from the student. Research instrument. To collect the data for this research paper, questionnaires will be distracted. This questionnaire will consist of 10 questions, which would be used to collect of the data for the paper. Method of analysis. For the full data analysis, descriptive statistical tool will be applied for analyzing the data. Frequency table, mean, median, standard deviation, and correlation are used to descriptive statistics. Results. From the analysis of the questionnaire, different results were obtained regarding this paper. 70% of students with mean 2.6 agree that the teacher's nonverbal communication is the most important and it plays a crucial role in the performance of the student study. Their perception is that the nonverbal communication of their teacher is an important tool for engaging them in their studies. 40% of students with a mean 2.4 agree that motivation is the key factor from the teacher's perspective, which encourages the student to achieve the high score. 36% of students agree that they motivate from teachers' nonverbal communication. Students are satisfied with their teacher as long as they guide them and their student and help them when they are faced with difficulties. 40% of students with mean 2.3 agree that their teachers have the ability to increase their ability, and this is achieved as they employ the use of different techniques for boosting their skills. This is the table for result. Conclusion and recommendation. In conclusion, communication plays a very crucial role in building up the career of students. The communication of teachers, either verbal and nonverbal, it is an important factor required by a student to become successful in their educational pursuit. Communication motivates the student to enhance their abilities. It also encourages the student to work hard. Therefore, it is very important and necessary that the teacher should communicate with students in an effective manner. Department should observe the key factors for enhancing the ability of the student through different channels of communication.
Overpay sa mamay.